So that's bollocks. Hi guys, and welcome along to another video. In this video today we're going to rebuild the rear hubs for Annie, the black Mini 30. Now some time ago, last year actually, I stripped these hubs down, took the bearings out, cleaned them up and painted them. You know, these hubs were originally on Angus, the car which is just to the left of me, and they'll be going on Annie, and Annie's running gear will go on Angus, you know. So because I've got these stripped down and cleaned, I'm going to fit new bearings to them. Now the brake drums that were on Angus were these, the old type, non-spacered, and obviously the studs for the wheel bearing that hold the brake drum on are the short ones to suit that. But Annie obviously has spacer drums, and when Angus goes back in the road, he'll have spacered rear drums as well. So I bought a pair of brand new drums. I believe these are OEM, and with the kit came new studs. So that's what we'll crack on with today. We'll get the bearings in, studs in, and that'll be another step closer to get this subframe rebuilt. So I'll adjust the camera angles and we'll crack on. Right, first things first, we'll get these old studs out, and these will just tap out. It's starting to go. Right, that's the old studs out, and in this little bag here, which I got with the new brake drums, are the new studs. You can see the big difference there, and that's obviously to accommodate the spacer drum. So I'll keep these spare. I've got short studs if anybody requires any, feel free to drop me a line and I'll happily send them out to you, because I no longer require them. And these ones, they just go in there, and obviously they'll tighten up fully once the wheel gets bolted onto the drum. But we can just give them a little tap just to get them on their way. And that's that one on. So I'll do that for the rest of them, and then we'll come back and get the bearing in. Yeah, I've dug out some grease. This is a multi-purpose grease, molly grease. I think this stuff's black. It's not like your honey coloured stuff. Christ almighty, man. There we are, yeah. That's what I use for CVs and CV joints and all that. But it's high temperature stuff, so it'll do the bearings, no problem. But this kit, sometimes the kits come with grease, but obviously this one doesn't. It comes with the split pin though. the castellated nut and the wheel bearings. Now I've had these in my stock for many years. Pretty sure these are Timkens. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I've had them for a long time. Now we're getting used to them. So, let's bin that. What's this telling you? Yes, they are Timken bearings. As you can see there. I thought they were. Timken rear wheel bearings are over 100 metre mini. Ideal. So yeah, they're Timkens. Right, obviously the kit comes with your inner and outer bearing, your dust cover, and your new split pin. I've got hundreds of these, so it's a bonus. It doesn't come with grease. The kits you buy now might do, but certainly this one didn't. And they're well wrapped up, so they should be pretty well preserved. Nah, they've got a red grease in there. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to fit these into there, and that will go in both sides. That'll dust cover, that'll go on that side, and that'll be it done. So first things first is we need to get the new inner race in. Now when you're taking these bearings apart, I've covered it in an earlier video, but there's a little groove in there, and you would chap a chisel or a screwdriver in there to knock these out, you know, both sides. That little groove, that aids the process. So to put them in, just stick your bearing in. You want to make sure these go in straight. I've actually got bearing tools to put these in, but I kept the old ones from the last time, and you can use the old ones to drive them in. So basically you just want to drive them in carefully, evenly as well. A little bit of grease probably would have helped in there, so I'll stick a little bit under there just now, so that'll help it go in. A block of wood going over that as well would probably help. You just want to go round it 12, 3, 6 and 9, just so that the bearing goes in straight. That's just about home there. Right, I'll need to obviously knock that old one out. There we go. Right. Yep, that's seated. That's seated all the way in now. Now I don't know how well the camera will pick this up, but that should be seated all the way around there. So we'll do the same with the other side, and then we'll pack the bearing with grease, pop it in, and that'll be that. I'll try and pack it in as much as you can, because you're not wanting the bearings to run dry and then fail. And if you're buying the Timken bearings as well, they are more expensive than the cheap ones that you can buy on the mini shops, you know, website and what have you, websites, eBay. Personally, I wouldn't recommend it. The Timken's bearings are like 3 times the price, 4 times the price, but they are worth it. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you only get what you pay for. And there's some guys that I know that have bought these bearings, not the Timken ones, but they've bought cheap aftermarket bearings, and they haven't even got 1,000, 1,500 miles out of the bearings. So it's probably worth just getting the proper ones and spending that little bit extra on them. So what I'm going to do now is just pop some grease inside here as well. And drop it in. Bloody messy. The same again. Oh, that's just fell out. Fill that up with grease. And start kneading this in. I'm basically just trying to get the grease under the bearing, in between the roller bearings. Just try to poke it in as much as I can. Poke it into the space there between the inner and outer race. Just try and force as much of it in as I can, because you're wanting these bearings to be well covered. Because they do a lot of turning. I'm just turning the bearing as well, the inner race, just so that goes right in, works its way right into that bearing. Again, just pack more in here. Right, I'll give my hands a wipe and then we'll pop that dust cover in and we'll put that other bearing back in as well. Right, I've just put new gloves on because absolutely bogging. So with this, you basically just want to pop that in. So just pop some grease on that as well. Should have had a rag handy. Clean the old hands. So just pop some grease on there as well. The more grease you can get into this, the better. And then just pop that in. You shouldn't need to hammer that. That should just slide in. So I'll get a little tissue. And that's how it should look. Pop that back in there. Like so. So that's one hub complete. So I'll just crack on and get the other one done, and that'll be that. Rather than just end the video where we've just ended it, I thought I'd show you how to do the bearing using the tool. I have it, so I may as well use it. These little things push in. Oh, just so happens that's the right size. These will drift the new bearing in, so what we'll do is we'll just quickly set it up. Now, I've had this kit for quite some time, but I've never ever never used it. So now we're going to use it. Right, basically you just screw it together. I mean, these aren't expensive. I think I paid about a tenner, if that, for it. So put that there. Now you grab the hammer again. And we'll pop these in. What I'll do actually is I'll get the two of them out so that I'm ready. Righty-ho. So it's the same again. Give the insides a little grease up to help it slide in. Note what way you're putting it in. Remember, the taper goes out the way. So we'll give that a little grease up as well. I mean, it's not essential to have this tool, but it does help. Right, just make sure that you can't see that. Right, just make sure that your inner part of the bearing is pretty square, which that one is, and then just start tapping it in. The beauty with this tool is it draws it down. That is just a little shy, just a very, very small amount, and obviously that's down as far as it will go. So what we'll do is we'll just pop one of your old bearings in there and then finish it off. And yeah, as you can see there, that's fully home now. So it's 6 2/3 what way you do it, but if you have got this little tool, I'd probably use it, but if you don't have it, I wouldn't bother. I would just use the old bearings to dress it in. So that's that. Another bit of bonus feature. Remember I chapped the new studs out. I've obviously scratched that on the vise. So what we'll do, just the camera, is we'll just put a little bit of black paint back around that, and that way it'll give the hub an extra 10 minutes of rust protection. Obviously that's just a joke, but it just makes it look nice and neat when it goes back in the car. Where did I put the paint? Because I've already done one up here. Put a little bit of tissue in there as well to stop the bearing falling out. So this will just make it look nice and pretty. I'll make it look nice and pretty when it goes back in the car.